I said we were going to meet Hulk and Gorilla, and meet is the right word. In an interview situation, talking to them is, well, like talking to Santa Claus in a department store during the Christmas holidays.
Instead of giving me the people I want now, they're making me prove myself, which I feel is a little ridiculous, but if they want it that way, I'm just going to chop the meat for them and leave them lay, and then they've got to put me with who I want to be with, you know. It's just a matter of time.
Over the years, I've had so many physical injuries, it would take me a 2-hour special to give them all to you. Just briefly, I've been knifed, blackjack, bottle whipped, cut, had cigars put out on me, broken all my ribs more than twice, both shoulders, both knees. The list goes on and on and on. But that's something you learn to live with. We're not in a team sport activity where if a guy gets hurt, you call time and you put somebody in and you wheel him out and you go. If you get hurt in a match, you have to live with that for the rest of that match. You may have to live with it for the next 10 matches.
In real life, you know, I have my friends, you know, just like everybody else does, but when it comes to sport of professional wrestling, I feel there's no substitute for victory, and how you attain victory, you know, is relies up to the individual, you know. I take as many shortcuts as possible because, like I say, I want to stay in the sport a long time, and I feel the more time you put in the ring, the more chance you have of getting hurt.
I never worry about any match. When I go into the ring, I know in my own mind what I'm capable of doing and what another individual is capable of doing to me. Now, the only thing he can do is beat me. He can't eat me. Okay, so, and I know I've been around this business long enough. I wrestled all the greats. I know what can take place out there, and I feel that I can handle almost any situation. I remember one night in the Roosevelt Stadium in North Jersey, when the match was over, there were 700 folding chairs in the ring, and most of them were brought in physically by people. And I ended up with a very bad concussion that night, and never got back home till 5 in the morning. And I've been the old Madison Square Garden back in the early 1960s. I was trapped up against the wall of that building for 2.5 hours outside the building, people not letting me move.